Hello peeps and hello peppers and welcome to Miðvikudags Mandala. It's 6:30 in the evening and I hope people want to watch this in the evening. I decided I shouldn't be too orthodox about the term mandala. Whatever is round is good, and manatees are very round, and I just realized that like when I want to do like proper zoo art, the lips go down way more than a sea cow. So we'll see where the sea cow leads. Originally this was supposed to be a narwhal, but yeah, what did I just say about not being too orthodox about what a picture is going to become? And I hope I can do some flow painting in this round thing, maybe some spiritual messages. Like, okay, I don't feel a person talking to me while I'm doing this, like just to avoid any misunderstandings, but sometimes there come like little pictures in the flow of the water. Because if I learned one thing about watercolors from a fellow painter, is that the watercolors do precisely what they want. And yeah, let's dive into what the watercolors tell me and what those cards tell me. Like, I could also use like regular Dixit cards, like the storytelling game, but actually I like my tarot deck, and I would hereby like to send a wish into the universe for one more, maybe one with these golden sides and with stars and with animals. And yeah, so the left card is it says the chant of creation. Like when I'm listening to card readings these days, I get like suspiciously often the term leap of faith. So I asked the cards what my leap of faith shall be. And I mean, this has an egg cell, and let's say I don't have egg cells in a normal understanding, because I don't have ovaries. Sorry if that's too much information, but like this egg cell is very layered. Egg cells have the potential of developing into something. So, and you know that, like strictly biologically seen, the egg cells are in the body before one is even born. So, yeah, maybe this is telling me that I should use the talents and things that I have always had. Like today, I also had a conversation with a friend that I haven't really begun marketing myself for the last 10 years, but always talked about it. So maybe rather than doing such a big marketing jump, yeah, by the way, if it goes boom right now, I have fallen off my bed. Yeah, so maybe my vocation is not the big marketing jump, rather doing a big jump with the things that I am already doing. Like, no more being afraid of offering what I have to offer. Like, yeah, some people also say being fertile in a figurative way. Like, let's say, of course, please, all the people who really want children and who really enjoy dedicating their lives to children, please have lots of children. But let's say I had to come to terms with the idea that I don't have the energy for children. Because let's get real, a baby is never asking you how you're doing. And a baby is pretty helpless without you. So, yes, I always, for the past 10 years, especially around my elderly relatives, I talked about an art studio that I wanted to start that was supposed to be called the Snail's Shell, or like the Coffee and Snail Shell. And maybe I am at a crossroads now, because there are some things where, let's say, I probably would need more help than the system can give me, and I am under the impression I have to start walking this unusual pathway, and then the things will fall into place. Here's a new moon. I don't know what the moon phase is right now, and we still have white nights, so there is not so much chance, excuse me, of actually seeing the moon. But this person called Moon is still very significant in my novel writing and novel drawing. And maybe this is also kind of a sign that I should like perceive the things that I can't see now, and that I can take my faith into my fate into my own hand. Okay, I'm always also taking my faith into my own hand. Like, it's good to believe in a higher power, but with this higher power you should also be able to make informed decisions. I have a little bit of a problem here, making the lips like from flat to the downwards blubber that they are actually. So yes, I am under the impression that sometimes I'm too cute for this world. And actually, this card came out when I asked what should my collective know. This is a card that I often get when people ask me to read their fortune for them. And I mostly tell them, yes, live your passions, but also show your boundaries. Like, this personage is both hot and cold. This says the infinite happiness. 22 is the name of an old queer bar in Reykjavik, because it was a house number 22, and I have a dear relative who made a kind of a joke of the Icelandic way of pronouncing the number that would lead too far now, but principally, yes, maybe you in the collective are a person who is widely not understood the way they want to be understood, is like both very passionate and seems maybe very cold to other people, maybe. This is a very general thing what comes to my mind. So take what resonates. And I have made the experience that sometimes I have to seem cold, because like sometimes people just want emotional interactions from me that I can't offer, or I want emotional interactions from people that they can't offer. This person has like on the thighs, on the muscle that carries the walking, like a way of life inscripted. So she's sending a message with those trousers that are both so light and so heavy. She's green, sort of like Gamora in this film, the Guardians of the Galaxy. And I think my most impressive favorite, or also anti-favorite scene with Gamora, is where her sister discusses with her that Gamora should have let her win sometimes, because whenever she didn't win, she was improved by force. So yes, let's don't improve each other by force. Yet let's embrace our nature. Here, this bird has a rat tail, and one of the readings that I listened to today was about a rat, also about like a widely misunderstood animal that is very smart. The other day I read something about like the first discovered dinosaur that actually had feathers. So we don't know with every dinosaur if it had feathers. So maybe this is an invitation to show your feathers. Here's the snail's shell again. Show your what sets you apart from the world and what makes you part of the world, what gives you time to rest and show your feathers, so we will see them in history for a long time. This is a hibiscus. Okay, I like hibiscus tea. Once I received a writing prompt about a hibiscus, that the hibiscus flower only blossoms for one day. And then I wanted to connect this to my book writing and thought about how the sea monster connects with people through memories. So, and that it finds a plastic bag with a hibiscus on top. I haven't written the story, but let's say now I remember that I wanted to write it. There's this kind of rounded thing with the edgy thing poking out. Maybe you had an experience that only lasted for a day, but that made a lasting impression on you. Here the hair makes wave. These leaves make me think of in German you would call that Kapuzinerkresse, like that's a plant with orange flowers and similar leaves to that. But Kapuziner are like monks with a hood. So maybe, a lot of autistic people wear hoodies and keep to themselves. So maybe think about where you want to keep to yourself to keep your own peace. I usually have a hard time keeping to myself. And I don't have these beautiful fingernails that many tarot readers have. But yeah, a manatee is a herd animal, actually. And they are hugging each other. And I like hugging people in the right circumstances. And I never know in advance when these right circumstances are. So, okay, now that reflects a little bit subconsciously this blue fire, this showing boundaries in the right way, but having these boundaries like alive and flexible, like showing yourself and the other person dignity. And okay, now I'm really falling off the bed, so I'll see you when I see you. Possibly on the Frida's Friday with pen paling reflections. Bye bye.